Today is a famous talk show. Of course, there are some famous guests on the show. However, Hager recently decided it was time for her to leave the show. Since her exit, Today has been having a lot of guest hosts to fill in. Jenna Hager seems to be the only staple. However, the perfect co-host for Jenna has finally been found. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Hager leaves, guests fill in. Hager is a beloved host on Today. She had her last show on January 10, 2025. She figured it was time for her to leave the show. Hager was emotional during her last episode, and so were fans. Jenna Hager was her co-host and misses her a lot. However, since then, the show has not had a permanent co-host. They continue to have guests show up when they don't have a co-host. Some of the guests will fill in for a few days, while some fill in for a week. Fans do like seeing different faces on the show. However, a lot think it is time to have someone permanent join the show, so they do not have to keep meeting new faces on their screens. Jenna Hager's perfect co-host found. Fans think they have found Jenna Hager the perfect co-host. Olivia Munn was one of the guest hosts. However, fans want her to stick around for a long time. Olivia is great. She's calm, not loud like some of the previous guest hosts. She's fun, intelligent, makes me laugh, and gorgeous to admire. Can we stop having more guest hosts and hire her or Scarlett? Olivia has a quick wit and is smart but not loud. She did great. Olivia was a great co-host. She is so honest and straightforward with her true thoughts and feelings. Loved it. Olivia was great. She's got the spunk needed to play with Jenna. She gets my vote. I love her. Put a contract in place, Jenna. Perfect match. It seems as though fans want Olivia Munn to be the permanent co-host of the show. However, this is more than likely not going to happen since Chanel Jones has the spot. Fans love Olivia and would love to see her on the show more often. They liked how she wasn't too loud and overpowering. She was calm and funny. What do you think about Olivia? Would you like her to be the co-host? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. New York, NY, April 10, 2025. The landscape of daytime television has recently undergone a notable shift with the departure of the beloved co-host Hager from the esteemed Today show. Ka, a fixture on the program and a cherished presence in the mornings of countless viewers, bid farewell to the show on January 10, 2025, marking the end of an era for the broadcast and its dedicated audience. Her final episode was understandably emotional, both for Cobb herself and for her co-host, Jenna Hager, who shared a close on-air rapport. The absence of Cobb has since prompted a period of transition for Today, characterized by a rotating roster of guest hosts stepping in to fill the void alongside the steadfast Jenna Hager. Since Hager's departure, Today has adopted a strategy of featuring various guest hosts, offering viewers a mix of familiar and potentially new faces in the co-hosting role. This approach has seen a diverse array of personalities join Jenna Hager at the anchor desk, with some guests filling in for shorter durations of a few days, while others have held the position for an entire week. While this parade of guest hosts has provided a dynamic element to the show and allowed viewers to see different on-air pairings, a growing sentiment among the Today show's loyal fanbase suggests a desire for more stability in the co-hosting role. Many viewers have expressed that the constant introduction of new guest hosts can feel somewhat disruptive, and there is a palpable yearning for a permanent co-host to join Jenna Hager, establishing a consistent and familiar dynamic for their morning viewing routine. The desire for a permanent co-host stems from a wish to build a lasting connection with the on-air personalities and to see a consistent partnership flourish. Amidst this period of guest co-hosts, one particular individual has resonated strongly with a significant segment of the Today show's audience, the talented actress and television personality, Olivia Munn. Munn recently graced the Today show as a guest co-host, and her appearance sparked an enthusiastic reaction among viewers, with many expressing a fervent desire to see her become a permanent fixture on the program alongside Jenna Hager. The positive feedback regarding Olivia Munn's co-hosting stint has been abundant and effusive, particularly across social media platforms and online forums, where today show viewers congregate to share their opinions. Fans have lauded Munn for a variety of qualities that they believe make her an ideal complement to Jenna Bush. One particularly appreciative viewer commented, "Olivia is great. She's calm, not loud like some of the previous guest hosts," highlighting Munn's demeanor as a refreshing contrast to some other guest hosts who may have adopted a more boisterous style. This observation suggests that Munn's approach resonated with viewers who appreciate a more balanced and conversational dynamic on the show. Another enthusiastic fan exclaimed, "She's fun, intelligent, makes me laugh, and gorgeous to admire. Can we stop having more guest hosts and hire her or Scarlett?" This comment not only praised Munn's engaging personality and intellect, but also indicated a strong preference for her over the continued rotation of guest hosts, even suggesting another popular figure, Scarlett Johansson, as a potential permanent co-host. Further reinforcing the positive reception, another viewer noted, "Olivia has a quick wit and is smart but not loud. She did great." This comment echoed the sentiment regarding Munn's intelligence and humor, while again emphasizing her calm and composed on-air presence, a quality that appears to have been particularly appealing to many viewers. The praise continued with another fan stating, "Olivia was a great co-host. She is so honest and straightforward with her true thoughts and feelings. Loved it," suggesting that Munn's authenticity and directness resonated with the audience, fostering a sense of connection and genuine interaction. One particularly emphatic viewer declared, "Olivia was great. She's got the spunk needed to play with Jenna. She gets my vote," highlighting the perceived chemistry between Munn and Jenna Bush Hager, and advocating for Munn as the preferred choice for the permanent co-hosting role. Perhaps one of the most direct endorsements came from a fan who urged the show's producers and Jenna Bush Hager herself to take action, writing, "I love her. Put a contract in place, Jenna. Perfect match." This comment encapsulates the strong desire among a segment of the Today Show's audience to see Olivia Munn officially join the program as a permanent co-host. The overwhelming sentiment expressed by these viewers strongly suggests that Olivia Munn made a significant positive impression during her guest co-hosting stint. Fans particularly appreciated her calm and collected demeanor, her quick wit and intelligence, her ability to inject humor into the conversation, and her seemingly natural chemistry with Jenna Bush Hager. The recurring comparison to other guest hosts, with many highlighting Munn's less loud and more balanced approach, indicates a preference for a co-host who can engage in thoughtful and engaging conversation without overpowering the dynamic of the show. However, despite the fervent support for Olivia Munn from a vocal segment of the Today Show's fan base, the reality of the situation appears to be different. As the provided news snippet subtly alludes to, Sheinelle Jones currently holds a prominent position within the Today Show family and is likely the individual who has stepped into the permanent co-hosting role following Hoda Kotb's departure. While the news piece does not explicitly state this, the implication is strong, suggesting that the fans' hopes for Olivia Munn to become the permanent co-host may not materialize. Despite this likely scenario, the outpouring of support for Olivia Munn highlights the impact she made during her time as a guest host and underscores the viewer's desire to see her on the show more frequently. Even if a permanent co-hosting position is not in the cards, the positive reception suggests that Olivia Munn could be a valuable recurring guest or contributor to the Today Show in the future. The situation raises interesting questions about the dynamics of daytime talk shows and the factors that resonate with audiences when it comes to on-air pairings. The strong connection that viewers felt with Olivia Munn during her brief tenure speaks to her talent and her ability to connect with a broad audience. It also highlights the importance of chemistry and balance between co-hosts in creating an engaging and enjoyable viewing experience. Ultimately, the decision of who will permanently fill the co-hosting role on the Today Show rests with the network and the show's producers. However, the enthusiastic feedback from viewers regarding Olivia Munn's guest appearances provides valuable insight into the qualities and personalities that resonate with the audience. Whether or not she becomes a permanent co-host, her successful stint has undoubtedly left a positive impression on many viewers who would welcome her presence on their screens more often.